Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Metal Militia Power Hour. As always, we're behind the bar with Bill C.
Don't forget about the bicep.
Don't forget
shot,
about
baby.
it. It's still there.
Fucking got the. Hang on, I ain't ready yet.
There it is. You had to move the water bottle.
Move my fucking water bottle.
We got a fucking badass show. We're going to go over the meets coming up and the meet we had today. Welcome back. So, Aaron, hit the intro. All right, hope you enjoyed the best intro in the history of all podcasts ever in the planet's history and universe, as I did. We had a badass meet today. You want me to do the upcoming first or my meet first?
Whatever you want to do, man.
All right, so
it's all brotherhood stuff.
We had Benching for Heroes 2 today.
Do not follow those same rules.
We had Benching for Heroes 2 today. Last year we raised... we had other donations trickle in, but on meet day we handed over last year around $1,800. This year we handed over about 25.
Yeah,
ish. So
24.60, but yeah. We'll have 25 by the end of the night. So
we beat last year, which was the goal, and also had a lot of good benches, which was also the goal.
And dude, that sets the bar pretty high for next year. Year, if we only beat it by $100,
I'll beat it by $1. Hey, we beat it.
But now we got to come up with like $3,000 next year.
No, we only have to come up with 2501.
Well, fair enough. Fair enough. But it's starting to get up there. Even to repeat that again is going to be a little bit difficult. But
yeah, like holy fuck, I was like, whatever, Bam, fucking up.
Damn!
Quit
playing!
Damn, Bam!
Turn the damn ringer off on your phone.
What the fuck are you watching? Is that Pornhub?
All right, come on. Let's
run. Yeah, so the meet today, we Adam Hawkins rolled up here from Ohio. Mike Wolf's crew had the biggest bench in the meet. Hit a 650, even though he probably could bench 800. But
yeah, dude,
hit it really good.
Christ, man.
He had Bam
That's
with
Bam's buddy, right?
Yeah, had Bam give him a one-arm handoff. It was weird, but cool. We had Ted broke his hand, but then bench 605 after. That was badass. Eli, 625 PR.
What about these things? These are pretty cool.
Yeah, the awards are, I'm going to switch to Bill. The awards are these dog tags I got made up. They say Metal Militia Powerlifting, Benching for Heroes.
It says
2.
BMF. Yeah. Bad motherfucker. Brotherhood stuff.
I think that's on the back. I don't know. But I had those made up. Go with the theme of the meet and other meet highlights. We had Paulie hit a meet PR 375. We had Eli's son compete, right?
That was cool.
First ever. Then we had your son-in-law DeLoss. He hit 465.
Benched well.
Your daughter, she benched 205, right? Yeah. And Bam was just looking jacked.
Walking around looking big.
That's a 1XL shirt I think he's wearing.
Bullshit. Per side?
Yeah. Did you stretch it? Oh, okay. And we had a lot of big lifts.
He looked more like Moto than you.
Yeah. What has he been eating? Motors?
What you been eating? Motors?
Damn. Damn,
like some big, baby.
Damn, you big.
Damn.
You
big
thick.
as hell.
You
thick, man.
You're like cold peanut butter.
Damn.
All right, yeah. So raised a lot of money. We gave Jeff Armette, who's kind of in charge of the vet house in Glens Falls. We handed him over.
Good dude, man.
Handed
he was a Force Recon Marine guy. Yeah, badass.
Handed him a bunch of money, and that's going to the vet house, which is going to pay for homeless veterans to stay there. You know, pay their bills.
What did we do last year for money?
Like 1,800-ish.
So, but what's 1,825? What we got?
We beat it by like $700.
No.
Oh.
Added together, fucking Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't know. Let me get my calculator out.
It's around
4,000.
Around 4K.
Yeah.
That ain't bad.
No,
man.
it's only
not
going
bad for a bunch of meatheads. I'm just saying.
It's only going to go up. So.
Damn.
I was real happy. I wasn't just my meat. Everyone helped, so I wouldn't have been able to have the meat if Bill didn't let us have it there.
Super badass.
Wouldn't have went smooth if Linda wasn't running the cards. Wouldn't none of these entries would get put into open powerlifting if it wasn't for Bobby Joe. Wouldn't have got to have a badass national anthem on the bass if it wasn't for Kyle. Yep, slapping the bass.
Dude, he fucking fleed.
I've never heard it done on a bass. It was awesome, man. I thought it was. I know you're your biggest like critic, but I thought it was fun.
I thought it was cool.
I thought it was super cool, man. And so yeah, it wasn't just my meet. It was just the New York chapter, and then Hellmira. Everyone pitched in some way or another. We all stayed late last night to set up, and then we all pitched in and put it back the way it was today. So everyone
open for business tomorrow.
Everyone played a part, and I couldn't be happier with the way it went. And we donated to a good cause.
Pile of money to a good cause.
So yeah,
they're good people too. I like the vet house. That guy's cool too.
Hell yeah. So upcoming meets, I'll get right into it. Next is next Saturday out in Australia. We got On Deadly Ground.
Jesus.
Or excuse me, that's Texas. My bad. On Deadly Ground out in Midlothian, Texas. Patriot Strength and Fitness. Barry and Becca running that. Get a hold of them. I'm sure they're probably taking entries a week out, so you might today might be the last day. I don't know, but get a hold of them. 2 weeks from now, we got the 814 Invitational. That's a 2-day meet. The first day, the 17th, is the full power guys. And the second day, Sunday, the 18th, that's the bench only. So, obviously, a lot more cool shit's happening on Sunday.
They got a lot of lifters. But, how many lifters they got now?
They got, I think, was it 40 on full power, 20 men, 20 women?
40 lifters?
Yeah, on the first day. And then the second day, the bench only, I think it's 40 bench only people.
What? That's a lot of lifters.
Yeah.
Man.
So obviously the second day is gonna be way cooler. Just saying.
Would it be because
if you have not booked a room
deadlifting?
yet? I'm just gonna tell you, you're not gonna get one at the Meat Hotel. But there's other hotels. I had to book like 15 minutes away. But get a hold of Rob Farrell. I don't know if people drop out. Maybe you can slip in. I don't know. But that's next week on the 17th and 18th, or 2 weeks from now, 17th and 18th, out in Erie, Pennsylvania. Saturday, the 7th of August, we got Rumble in the Valley 2. Kenny Foreman's running that in Winchester, Virginia. That's
down
a push.
in Virginia.
Push-pull meet. That's, push-pull meet, my bad. I was thinking it was full power, but no, Kenny Foreman's running it. It's a push-pull meet, and that's out at his airplane hangar gym out in Winchester.
Fucking badass.
Super badass. I heard the meet last year was badass, so I can only imagine this year will be even better. So get a hold of Kenny. And then Saturday, September 25th, we got the Ohio Bench Press State Championships, and I will give you one guess who's running that.
The big, bad wolf.
Mike Wolf at the
should have had green, or what is it, green jelly queued up. You remember that song? Let me get on that in a minute.
That's September 25th at the CrossFit Cave. I think it's Cave, but it's
call it CrossFit fucking Cave, man.
Salina, Ohio. Obviously a bench only. Man.
And while we're on the subject of Mike Wolf, he just reopened his old gym, Exile Barbell Club.
Yep.
Mike's a bad motherfucker. I like that dude, man. He cool. He fucking does his job, doesn't complain or bitch. I mean, he's a good dude, man. He does a lot of work with a lot of young kids. Just does a lot of good shit. I really like that dude a lot. Mike Wolf's a good motherfucker, dude.
Special needs kids too.
Yeah. That's hard.
Badass,
that, you know what? It's not any harder than working with anyone else. It's stressful. You're stressed the whole time. But Buck trains a special needs kid. And
Yeah, he's doing really good.
stressful though.
Sunday, the 3rd of October, we got Hell's Gate. This one's out in Australia. This is in Toowoomba, Queensland, Australia. Full power meet. Get hold of Chris Skarupka for that and his VP, Dave Maddox. So they're running that. Toowoomba. That's fun to say. Toowoomba, Queensland.
They're fucking crazy. The fucking Australians are fucking nuts, dude.
And then looking forward to October the 16th, we got the 3rd annual Texas Takeover.
Do you know how much weird shit the Australians say? Have you ever... who in this room has talked to those guys?
Yeah.
They're fucking batty as fuck, bud.
Oh, yeah.
I'm serious.
I like this. That guy is a frickin' Muppet.
They say... Dude...
Like who is? Kermit?
We're all fucking Muppets.
Oh, we're Muppets.
Head cunts.
yeah, that
They say that like it's like, hey, what's up, bro?
like or like in reference to like you're like, oh, that dude's a pussy. They don't say that.
No, they
like say cunt.
Yeah, that's their thing.
Hey, you fucking cunt, how you doing today?
16th.
I was well right up until
Till that. What the hell, man?
Jesus Christ, bud.
So the 16th of October, Saturday, we got the 3rd annual Texas Takeover again. Barry and
Badass.
Becca holding that. That's Texas Strength Systems out in San Antonio.
Antonio. That where
Ted's going to that meet.
Oh, you're competing in that meet.
Yeah.
Damn.
They're going
making
down.
the trip all the way down from New York to Texas. Man, that's some badass shit right there.
We got
Supporting the brotherhood. I appreciate that.
So we got Texas Strength Systems. That's out in San Antonio, as I was saying. Full power meet. Get hold of Barry or Becca for that. And if you're got to travel, Texas is a good place to go, right, Bam?
It's a huge state, that's for sure. Massive.
So that's how benching
It's
from
big.
here
It's
is.
actually bigger than New York, Pennsylvania, and Ohio put together.
Yeah, it probably
Bigger than all them
Probably could
states.
squeeze in, like Vermont in too.
Might be able to throw
Rhode Island.
There's a. I believe there's a ranch in Texas. I remember this from a long time ago called the King Ranch that is bigger than the state of Rhode Island.
Holy fuck! Wow, that's just one ranch.
One ranch.
Damn. All right.
We got guys on the YouTube feed saying "What's up" from Australia.
Yo.
Fuck.
Chris
Great.
was just messaging me. Yeah.
Oi.
We love
Morning,
AC/DC.
gents.
What was he saying all the time to say camel hoof or camel tongue? There's
Moose
hang
knuckle.
on. Moose knuckle, and there's a new one. What's the new one?
Something banana. What the fuck was it?
Banana
Cherry
hammock?
banana.
Cherry banana.
Cherry Banana, which is a sex site in Australia, and and they're sponsoring their next meet.
Cherry
So he
banana.
wants me to promote. Make sure you check out the Cherry Banana out in Australia.
Right off the bat, that reminds me of Rocky Balboa with like fucking McCarski's meat packing. Anything for a buck, we'll fucking press.
Bad
it.
News Bears, Bo Peeps,
But
gentlemen.
yeah,
Brothers
fucking
and
bell
sponsors.
bond. No, the bell bond.
bell-
The bell
yeah.
bond. The bell bond.
Oh, that's fucking good. But yeah, that's how benching for heroes. When I can't wait to do it again next year. Give them even more money. And shout out to my chapter, like I said, for doing everything they did to help out everyone else. that helped.
Is that all the meets we have scheduled right now?
Yeah, that's right.
We actually have the date for Worlds.
December 11th, right?
Yeah, but we're gonna officially make the announcements and put the sign up right after Rob's invitational meet is over with. Then we're gonna put that information up. We'll have a sign up sheet and everything else. A lot of people have been asking. We've got it ready to pull the trigger on it, but 7 months, 8 months out, it's not necessary. So we're going to do it right after Rob's invitational meet, and then we have a few other meet announcements that we're going to make also. But in time, we're getting there. So
Yeah, so that's my meet, and then we had that was the meet schedule. So Kyle's gonna come up because he didn't want to sit with us because we take up too much room.
sweaty and
So
fat.
I'm gonna tap out to Kyle.
Tag out.
Tag out.
Fucking Muppet. You fucking Muppet. What is going on, Metal Militia?
We're going to turn
God
that mic
damn.
He's back.
I'm back, baby. I'm back. Oh, it's good. It's good to be back. Let me tell you that.
I have missed you. I
I
have
just
missed
took
the
the volume
fucking
on that
brotherhood.
microphone down 17
You're
points.
gonna have to because I'm a live wire. I'm drinking the piss of angels, Jägermeister. This
God,
shit
dude.
pulses through my veins and sweats out my pores. It's fucking fantastic, and I love every bit of it.
volume.
Fucking turn it the fuck up because
Come
it's
on,
on. Come on. What's up, man? How you doing, Bill C?
I'm well.
Listen, I want to talk a little bit about the meet. We had Skip Loopy there. Oh,
Man, Skip about 93 and a half. I mean, good dude, love him to death. Not quite as old as Old Man Dave, because, I mean, Old Man Dave was friends with Jesus Christ. I mean, they built a house together. He told me he was a hell of a carpenter.
What I love the most is that you get Old Man Dave, you get Skip Loopy,
And Mike Needham.
and you get Mike Needham.
74, 77, and 81.
This shit, you walk in the room, you smell them, it smells like the Great Depression. It's fucking fantastic, those guys. This is fucking that and Ben Gay. Those guys are made out of wooden nickels and fucking.
Hey, they about 4 months ago, Old Man Dave comes into the gym, and he's got a newspaper clipping. I go, Dave, what the fuck is this? He goes, I wanted to show you a picture. I go, what's it a picture of? He goes, I bet you can't guess what this is. And it's got 2 hoops and a drag link on it. I go, I don't know, Dave. It looks like something you'd fucking bolt up to an ox to fucking haul a cart. He goes, that's exactly right.
Yeah,
I go, Dave, why the fuck are you showing me that? He goes, well, back in my day, I go, I'm gonna assassinate you right now with that. I'm gonna cut you off there. Back in your day, you didn't have horse-drawn carriages and fucking oxes. Don't fucking talk shit, man.
How else did he move his wheat
Yeah,
peas around?
his fucking wheat grinder. He was drawing reference to I was talking to Bam earlier about the definition of horsepower and torque. He was going to use an ox and had this big long, and I destroyed it because I'm like, you're so old, you don't have a fucking phone that you can take pictures with. You have no idea what the internet is, and you brought a newspaper clipping in of a fucking ox to describe horsepower and torque. And he's like, thanks, you just ruined it.
The man is 1,000 years old. Yeah.
Listen, 1107.
But I'll tell you what he did do. He went and he broke the all-time
Skip or Dave or
Dave,
Skip?
Old Man Dave.
Oh, for deadlifting.
For deadlift, crushed the Russians. It was a fine day. The whole crowd stood up,
70.
chanting
He
USA.
was 77 or 78 years old, and at I think he was 78, and I deadlifted 500 pounds at 230 pound body weight, 242 class.
Strong. You know what it is?
500 pound deadlift's a lot of weight. I mean,
Horrible form.
Horrible. Full rainbow.
Buddy,
Full rainbow. His whole back was just, it was beautiful.
That's back in that. He literally starts back in my day. You pulled deadlifts with your knees locked out in a fast, rapid, jerking motion.
When you get to the top, you
Real men take their legs completely out of the lift and only use their lower back. And I love that guy, man.
I'll tell you what, though, he's forgot more about engine building than I'll ever learn.
Yes, he has.
Yeah, so that guy is smart, man.
He was an engineer for Cadillac for over 35 years.
That
so.
holds a special place in my heart.
Absolutely.
What makes me happy, what makes me proud, right? Because the Metal Militia is so focused on... Put that camera on me, I'm talking. Pay attention down there. Listen, what makes me so proud about a meet today is that we had very young lifters, we had some of the old times, we had like really old lifters, and a lot of new guys and guys all in between. We had the full gambit, and everyone really worked hard. We raised over $2,000 that we just gave away. $2,460. Just $2,460 here. Go make someone else's life better. And that's what it's about, man.
Jeff
That's what we're here
from
for.
the Vet House, I really liked that he said that all of that money, there's no administration, there's no payment.
Yeah, there's nobody on the payroll.
There's no process. They literally, Jeff is such a good fucking dude. He literally just takes all that money and they buy toiletry, they buy clothes, food, and they put some of these guys up. They send them to job fairs to help them get, and they help them with medical. They do a lot of really, really good stuff, man. It's a great cause, and they donate a lot of time, effort, and they go around and spend time getting money. It's for a real good cause. They're good people.
And what the thing is, the proof is in the pudding when it comes to these people, because their success rate about taking somebody that's on the brink of the downward spiral and putting them into a job and putting them on their own where they don't got to worry about nothing, that's where it is. These guys, I think it's 75% of the people they take in succeed, and that's unreal in that whole world. So anyhow, I wanted to talk about that. You already talked about it. I wanted to talk about it.
Cool.
Now I want to talk a little bit about Mike Wolf's Exile Barbell. Did you mention that?
Yes.
All right. Well then.
No, it's super badass. I mean, it's something that he wanted to do for a long time. He wanted to get back to it. It's just cool, man.
I'm so proud of him. I know that he's worked real hard in the past about that, and now that he's on it, it's fantastic. So
one thing I love about Mike, and let me be clear, this isn't speaking broad spectrum wise about anything or anybody for that matter. But could you shut that door any harder? Jesus
what is that
Christ,
door
man.
out of a haunted house? Can
Fuck
we get
me,
some oil
dude.
on those fucking hinges for crying out loud? Jesus
Sound like Godzilla when he opened the fucking door. Mike Wolf literally, the guy does what he says and he says what he does. He doesn't bitch or complain or anything at all. And he just, if he tells me he's going to do something, he just goes and he does it. He's had some things that have come down the pipe for him that have been difficult. He's had, places and people that he's worked around and with that he's had a hard time with. And he never fucking says boo-hoo. Nothing. He never says, the guy doesn't say shit if he's got a fucking mouthful. It doesn't say anything
Something
else.
else about him. He knows what he's good at, right? And he knows what he's not good at.
Yep.
And if you give us what you're good at and what you suck at, we can work with that. And that's how we fucking
I really, really like Mike Wolf a lot. He does a lot of good stuff. And like Ma'am said earlier, he does a lot of stuff with Special Olympic kids, and that's pretty cool, man. I dig it.
Yes,
I really do. I dig it, man. I think it's fucking cool.
I want to talk about Rouse's house. Rouse's house where he's of strength, right?
Not straight. Why?
Why? Because I'm proud of you.
Oh, all right.
I'm proud of Nick getting out there. He's training these young kids. He's using it. The people that he's training, some of them are coming into the club, some are not, and that's cool. But it's
I heard he does it for free dinners.
He does it for the chicken wings.
I don't doubt that.
Down there.
He's real busy.
2-for-1 special.
Listen, he's been eating well.
That boy hasn't missed a meal.
What-
I've been gone 5 months.
What you been eating, Motors? Damn.
5 months you haven't missed one meal. I can tell.
Who I'm really worried about, Rashonda.
Shit, man. I sweat Jägermeister. He sweats blue cheese.
Damn.
That's not a lot. My arteries, if you squeeze them out, probably look like.
God damn. The back of your neck looks
Ooh, fucking, you cut him and bleed Rocky Road.
his neck looks like mozzarella
Damn.
sticks.
Along the mohawk.
Oh my lord, he loved mott sticks too.
Oh
Trust
my
me.
God, yeah.
All right, we got to keep moving. We're gonna run out of time.
All right,
man.
all right, all right.
We got to
I wanna talk
go
about-
national. We got all kinds of
Let
shit.
me talk about. Let's talk about nationals. Let's do it.
Sounds like a plan.
So I planned nationals. I worked hard to be here for nationals. I didn't make nationals. I'm sorry. I got stuck over in Africa. I spent 3 weeks.
Djibouti,
No.
Djibouti.
I was 1 week in Djibouti. I was 1 week in Kenya. I was 3 weeks down there.
And
in
you had the
urban
stink on you
South
when you got
Africa.
home.
It was awful. But look at
Stinks.
so
Not nice and good.
I couldn't carry the ball across the end line, but this guy here, him and the New York chapter picked it up. And they
Split
finished
pro
it.
right, quick pitch right. I got the ball, kid. You quarterbacked it. I brought it over to the end zone.
So
Bobby Joe was blocking. We
So-
made it.
I talked to a lot of people about how the meet was, how it ran, and I was really, really impressed. Now, let's talk about the light show.
Ooh.
Let's talk about the light show.
To start from the very top, Aaron and I worked for a long time. It got to the point where I wasn't allowed to go to Parkway Music anymore by myself. And even the last 3 or 4 times that Aaron and I went down there, because every time I went down there, the least amount of money I spent was, I think, about $500 or $600. The last time I walked into the place, I told the guy, I have a budget of $350 and I'm not to exceed that. Literally, in less than 1 minute, we were at $780 and climbing. But we now have our own light show. It's super badass. The superstructure is fantastic. Of course, we got a great sound system as well, and we've been kind of working at moving in that direction for a while. We got one more Intimidator that we want to buy. We got 2 more like dance lights. You got the one that we wanted, or not dance lights, but the floodlights, washes. I'm sorry, and then we want to buy a backup amplifier.
Yeah.
And 1 more splitter and 1 more mixer, and then that's it.
And that's it.
That's it.
That's the full show.
I mean, we got $3,000 more to pump into it, and we're good for a very, very long time.
So that's 3 monoliths. That's
4. That's 4 monoliths, 3 benches,
3 benches,
and 4 deadlift helpers, and a partridge and a pear tree.
Oh yeah, all the weights over what 2,000
Thousands.
pounds?
We have 145-pound plates at the gym, so I mean, we can do whatever we want with that. But we got the meat, we got all York plates and everything else, so it is what it is.
A Jaeger is on the deck.
He wants Jägermeister.
Give me my Jägermeister. I'm drying out. I'm a fucking fish. I can't get on land like this. It's got to stay wet.
Anyways, so, I mean, that was the light show. Sound system was good. The meet was very organized and run well. Actually, Bobby Joe, Ted's wife, told me, it was either Bobby Joe or Linda, at the end of that meet said, we did not have a single miscue or 1 single misload.
That's right.
I've run probably over 100 meets, and I don't think I've ever done that.
Right.
I think that was literally the first time ever. It was a very well-run meet. I was super happy with the judging, firm but fair. John Zemkin is the head of the referees union, did an awesome job. Julie Scantlin, who is our female head of the referees union, did a great job. Nick Saronis is a bad motherfucker. He did a great job. I think we rotated in a couple other officials too, but they all did a great job. So the spotting and loading also was great. We had one kid almost got killed, and the spotters caught the weight and saved his life. I believe I told him that they owe him a bottle of liquor, but I don't know if he paid up. But, I mean, we had a lot of big lifts as well. Merck bench 905. Fritzy was up around 800. A lot of huge lifts, a lot of big squats, a lot of big deadlifts as well. And again, no one got hurt. Meet went off without a hitch. I went on about 120 or 130 mile motorcycle ride. One of my best friends, me and Ted and Bobby and Dr. Lawrence. It was fucking awesome, dude. So it was a fucking really, really good, cool, relaxing, badass weekend that I really enjoyed. So, and like I said, the meet went great. We have the results are up, right? Results are up. You can check it out. We're trying to piece together video footage now to try to get something up, but it is what it is.
So I want to talk about, you brought up judging, right? And how strict the judging was at Nationals, and I can attest to how strict the judging was today. And I assure you that coming up at Rob Farrell's meet, that judging is going to be strict. I'm personally going to be there to oversee it and make sure that it happens the way that it's supposed to happen.
The way it's not that you're breaking balls, it's just the rules.
Right. No, it's going to be in accordance with the rules that we all know.
No more mile high squats, no more touch and go benches, no more riding the weight into the rack without, showing control, no more drop deadlifts, no more shit lifts. It's just more
bullshit.
It's got to be done the right way, especially with the way that the gear is now. You're getting so much support that the lift should look clean as a whistle. There should be no doubt at all. If you're getting 500 pounds out of a bench shirt, and I know 24 guys that are doing that or more, there's no reason why you should not have a crisp, clean-looking bench. Same thing with the squats. With all the gear now, look, man, you got to get the squat depth. If you can squat 1,300 pounds and you're 5 inches high,
congratulations.
I don't know what to tell you.
I can squat 2,000 pounds to a 22 board.
Yeah, I mean,
it's pretty fucking amazing.
Just get to your squat depth, train to get to. I mean, look, you can do whatever you want. I'm not going to tell you, but coming to the meets, moving forward, the bench has got to be right. the squat's got to be the parallel depth, and the deadlift's got to be done right, and you'll have a great day. I mean, we're doing. I didn't spend a pile of money on a sound system and light show to bomb people out of meets. I don't want to see that. It bothers me. In fact, you can ask anybody. I always give second chances. I always make reasons why they can retake lifts. More often than not, in our meets, if we're running along pretty smooth and someone bombs in the squat, I'll go over and tell them, hey, man, I can take you out of the full meet and put you in a push-pull portion of it so you can keep lifting. And, they always do. So I'm there to try to make a playing field that's fun. But with the rules, it just can't be that. It can't be the way that it was going. We're working at making it better. That's what we're doing. That's what the head office is doing right now.
So what Bill just said is something that maybe a lot of people don't understand. That's something that you should understand. If you go to a powerlifting meet within the Metal Militia Powerlifting Federation and you bomb on the squat, it is the meet director's discretion to allow you to continue within the meet. If he allows you to go, all right, well, you can do bench only or an Ironman, then you can. Otherwise, you're out of the meet, right? And you can't just assume that he's going to let you do that. So if you bomb on the squat, you need to go ask permission to continue lifting in the meet. So I just wanted to make sure that everyone knows that's super clear. That's how the rules are written, and that's how that game is played. So moving forward, we created a new chapter today.
Oh, boy.
And I'm honored. I don't know how you feel, but I think that this guy is phenomenal. I think that he's a real
big
good guy.
You look like him and Buck are old buddies, man.
Yeah, man. So you're gonna love him. I'm gonna bring him up now. He's from Corpus Christi, Texas. He's got 30 years in the sport. He's been
got a goddamn ass like a Belgian horse.
He looks like two Yugos gave birth.
Damn.
I tell you.
I know he's been eating motors, and they're V8 motors.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the new chapter president,
Big
Corpus
Bam,
Christi,
man.
Texas. Bam.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Bam, bam.
Slide
So
your mic
this
over.
microphone works, that microphone works.
Slide your mic over a little
I'm
bit.
sure you'll be able to hear us.
All good.
So real quick, I want to introduce you to...
Kyle, I'm turning your mic up so you don't have to scream.
I feel good. I feel real good.
All right, come on.
So check it out. I want to introduce the Metal Militia Powerlifting Club to our new chapter president.
Honored to be here. Honored to be here.
glad
Glad to
you're
be
here.
associated with a group of people that have the same philosophies and basically run a good tight ship program.
When did you start powerlifting?
Oh man, 40. I'm fixing to be 49. I call it 35 years ago.
God, you're old.
Yes.
You've been in Texas your whole life, right?
Whole life.
And you born and raised what part of Texas? Is about where you are now, or?
Yeah, I mean, right now I live in Corpus Christi, Texas. I lived the majority of my life in Houston area, but now I reside in Corpus Christi with me and my wife and my family. So
Cool.
Real good.
we call it home and love it.
You did strongman stuff and everything.
Did strongman back in the early 2000s.
And you was a ball player when you were young too.
Yep,
We talked
ball
about
player,
that. So
ball player,
you've run it all. You've done it all. So that's cool.
Yep.
And you as you're building your chapter down there, you're going to be running meets and
Yep.
and everything. So I mean, we'll get with that. But I mean, there's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of room down there. Texas is a big state. Like I was saying earlier, it's bigger than Pennsylvania, New York, and Ohio all put together. So
Yep.
you guys got a lot of ground to cover down there, you and Barry. So
you guys are looking forward to building a team,
Yes.
possibly putting on meets in the future.
Yep, we're actually looking to put a little bit of flavor in it. We definitely want to have the push pulls, the bench onlys, the full meets, but also we are fortunate that our home gym down there, Rocks in Portland, Texas, has all the strongman equipment, the Atlas Stones, the Stone Circle, the pick and carries.
Super yoke.
They've got all the good stuff down there, and one of the things we want to do is try to put on some of those meets. Also get the communities involved and try to bring the younger generations back into it.
Let them see it, man.
Yep, get them involved in it. Get the kids in it. Get them excited about it. It's all cool to see it on TV, but for them to come out and be able to participate, I think it's going to go a long way.
So when you get, it's funny that you said that because I know a lot of dudes that are armchair quarterbacks, and they look at the strongman on TV and, man, how much does that weigh? What? They're only 250 pounds apiece. I could lift that. And then you actually get them down there, and they can't move one off the ground with two hands. And these guys are, the farmer's walk implement, the 250, 255. 125 kilo. What is that? 275. I mean, and then they get down and they can't do it. So it's nice to get the armchair quarterbacks to come down and get them in, and you get the big spectator crowd. Strongman contests are fun. We used to run them all the time. They're badass.
Yeah, I always laugh because a lot of it's like Mike Tyson used to say, everybody's got a mouth till they get punched in the face.
Sure.
That's right.
That's a great analogy, too.
Yeah, man.
So, yeah, we're definitely excited. We're happy to be here, and we look forward to it.
Badass. Well, Bam, you want to say hi to anybody?
A big shout-out to Metal Militia South Texas, that group of guys we had down there. They did their initial workouts today. Did a good job. I got the results back in from what they were trying to get done today on their personal bests out there with Johnny Gonzalez as my VP down there. So, appreciate everybody. We look forward to it.
Awesome. All right, brother.
great.
Thanks for coming on the show, Bam.
Bye-bye.
Badass,
I
man.
look forward to working with you.
God damn, man. He big as hell. We're getting ready to September. I starting to sweat. He's fucking hot.
God damn.
It's like having Nicky Boy sitting on your lap, for Christ's sake.
God.
Jesus Christ, man.
Sitting next to a pizza.
Look at the size of the two of them.
Listen, you're watching this on YouTube. You like and you subscribe.
Like, subscribe, like, subscribe, like,
Help
subscribe.
us out, man. Help us. It helps us.
Well, it just
put
makes
together-
the show better, man.
Yeah.
We want to get off fake book. They fucking fuck with us all the time, so we're going to fuck back.
Yeah, man. If you guys like and subscribe, we're going to be able to put together a better show. We're going to have more content. So you guys support us, we support you.
Absolutely.
So
Buck,
moving on, we had
give
two
him the
other-
bull Hurley. Fair enough.
That's right. That's right. When we get to
Turn
1,000,
it backwards.
we get 1,000 subscribers, we're going to give away, I don't know,
Something. I don't know.
something
Figure it out.
badass. Bench band shirt, Bill's house.
I'm fucking ready, man. I'm fucking going up to. I'm going up to Canada. Fucking, if we keep this idiot in office any longer, Jesus, fuck crazy. Gas is about $12 a gallon.
I filled up your toe.
Cost me $100. I fucking Jesus, and I put a post up. I don't know what fuck gas is, whatever much it is a gallon now, and I put up a post bitching, and fucking my buddy Jansen Pohite, I went to high school with him. He's like, gas out in California is $4.94 a gallon.
Oh, man, that's not right.
Good fucking scumbag liberal state. I'm not saying everybody in California is a scumbag, but yes, I am. Fucking hate that fucking place. Anyways.
So guess what? We got 2 new members in the club.
Oh yeah, and Bobby Joe and Ted, them their child.
Yeah. So Ted,
Ted,
would you come on up? I'd like to talk to you about your 2 new members. By the way,
with your
Ted,
busted finger.
Ted was benching today in the meet, and he slammed his finger between the barbell and the upright and broke his finger. And then he went on to bench 605.
And didn't bitch and cry about
No
it.
crying, no bitching.
There's no crying in powerlifting.
No crying. Well, there is, but there shouldn't be.
Yeah. Fair
So
enough.
let's talk about maybe Burrell.
I literally, the way that you paused when you said "let's talk," I was going to say about your gut, and then I thought you were going to say about moving up a weight class. But
Oh my God, this guy's gut is beautiful.
So, Brielle, my daughter, she pledged today. She's been with us. She's been training with us for a little while. Her husband's pledged at Worlds. So, it's nice to have her aboard. She's,
and her husband too. And they're both pretty cool, man.
yeah.
That's another husband-wife combo.
What and Zach? You brought Zach in. He probated for 3-4 months. He said
Almost 6.
Almost 6. Oh man, that's
months.
a rough patch right there.
Zach is a great, really good raw lifter.
Yeah, fuck. He took 4 plates today, and he's only about 115, 120 pounds.
What is he? What place is he in? He's 220 or 185?
Today,
Oh hell no.
190.
198.
He weighed in on 179 pounds, man.
Oh, he's going to be a 220er next week. The size of that kid.
He's hanging out in Elmira, you know.
Yeah.
You don't know
Listen,
what's gonna happen.
he showed up. Look, man, he showed up. He was 179. Buck took him up to O'Toole's. He weighed in at 196.
He was doing lines of blue cheese. And fucking
Snorting lines of blue cheese and fucking freebase and ranch.
oh yes.
Good kid, blue collar, works hard.
Hard
works at the
worker.
glass factory. Came in, his hands are burnt up,
Oh yeah.
and
Literally,
hasn't had a couple
literally
good
burnt.
days at the factory. So he's actually about 7 pounds light from what he was 3 days ago.
I bet, man. That place will wring your ass out.
He did okay. My guys, 7 of them came up, made me proud.
Absolutely, and for this meet was cool, man. Fuck shit, Buck worked out last night, and he just jumped into his own meet to make a donation. Threw up a 415, wearing nothing but a smile
And a T-shirt.
and a singlet and a belt. Had some shoes on him, assuming underwear and
a little bit of hair
wrist
products.
wraps, man.
I think the amount of gel in his hair puts him up 2 weight classes.
Oh, man.
That is serious weight.
Aerodynamics.
He's not a Dapper Dan, man.
No.
He fought.
Were you wearing Dapper Dan today?
No, Suavecito.
Okay. And if you know the windstorm's coming and you got to have extra hold, Schwarzkopf, don't lie.
I don't know. The Suavecito cake batter's pretty nice though.
Yeah.
And give a quick shout out to what I always fuck it up, man. Is Wicked Wolf Beard Oil. That's Chris Delafave and his guy. They do all the combing and beautifying products and making your beard shine. They were a sponsor at the last meet. They had some giveaways at Nationals. It was pretty cool.
Oh, that's
so,
cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't mind, I'd like to bring your wife up, if she don't mind.
She's a saint.
Yep. So that's club business. Now we're going to go on to federation business.
There's a difference.
There is a difference, and we have 3 federation members in the house right now. So right here is our technical advisor, technical director.
Whatever.
Yeah, no, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So when you go to a competition and you lift, your weights and your weight and all that shit's recorded, and it's sent to Bobby Joe. And because Bobby Joe is a saint, she puts it all into a computer, and it is recorded, and it's sent out. So that there's a record.
All the accolades that you get are because she spends her time and her effort to put it into a PDF file and put it out on the interweb so that everybody can see it.
Not only that, every time that you go ahead and you get a Metal Militia Powerlifting card, she sees it. She's the one that puts it into the database. I could go on and on.
She also
and
runs
on.
the Ladies Auxiliary.
Oh my God.
She
Yeah,
also works
so
the table at every single one of my meets. And.
So, Bobby Joe, why do you help us the way you do?
Because I love the militia.
Yeah.
And I love you guys.
Yay!
No,
Bill is so easy to work with.
Bill who?
Yeah.
I very often start a sentence by saying I'm very sorry about, and then move into the sentence. So I think me, you, and Kyle's wife, I think we ham and egg pretty good at the table.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's fantastic.
Linda's easy to work with. We just how the program, especially with the new it's not quick load. What's it called?
Lifting cast.
What, lifting cast? The new lifting cast program is ridiculously badass. I don't know where. If you're running meets, you got to get that program. Where do you buy it, or where do you get it?
We just on the internet.
You just got to go on the internet and get it. It's an awesome one. What is it called again?
Lifting cast.
Lifting cast. You
Yeah.
got to get that.
Barry and Becca run it with their meets, and
Awesome.
so we had a good training session, and so between the two of us, we could really help any of them. you know.
Nice.
She works with the ladies auxiliary, so she could do.
There it is.
Yep.
Yeah. So you and Becca and everybody else that gets involved in, everyone's using Lifting Cast now?
Anybody who's running a computer program should be. I think the Australian guys also looked into it. I don't know if they did it for their first. meet or
That
not,
dude,
so
that
just
Chris
followed it.
dude, man, Chris, how do you say it? Scarupa?
Yeah.
Chris Scarupa is a fucking computer wizard. That guy fucking, I mean,
He's a data nerd.
he started talking,
Yeah,
and I looked at Aaron, and at one point, Aaron's like, and it's pretty hard to stump fucking the stump Skeletor when it comes to computers and shit. He's like,
I sit there with
I'm out.
Chris Garuba and Bobby Joe, and they're going back and forth, and I'm like the fly on the wall, the third wheel, and all I can think of is, yeah, I concur.
Giuseppe, the idiot monkey.
Yeah. Yes, you're doing great. Keep it up. You don't stop. So thank you, and
Yeah.
you know, thank you to my wife, Linda. She
Linda's
shows up
fucking
all the
awesome, dude.
meets.
I
She's
love
doing
Linda,
cards.
man. She's so fucking cool, dude.
yeah.
She is. She's super badass,
I
man.
tell her in private all the time, but in public, she's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
Huge asset.
We posted 2 new blogs out there this week. So Sarah Watson is still in charge of the blogs for the Ladies Auxiliary.
Cool.
Yep. So there's a couple blogs out there. If you haven't checked out the blog post on the website.
So tell us about that. Where do you do it? How do you find it? What's on it?
Metalmilitia.com. From the main page, you'll see blogs. There's, I think, 5 articles up there right now. Kyle's written a couple. Natanya and Ralph that are nomads. They've written a couple. Bill Fritz wrote one. So, and if you have a topic,
Mickey boy,
either
kill that
that you want
AC.
somebody to do a blog about that you think would be great, you can submit
Just hit
that
the
to
off
us.
button.
Or if you're a writer, absolutely, then submit an article and we'll get it reviewed and get it up.
All right. So what you're saying is, if I want to write a blog, I can submit it to you or Sarah Watson.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And it's going to get up on the blog. And
That's
then
good
it's
to
going to
know.
go to metalmilitiapowerlifting.com to the
Yep.
blog tab
Yes.
and boom. And
Yep.
it's up there. And how often are we getting these blogs up?
The goal is 1 a month for now until
Yep.
we have some more content. I would love to see more people write. I know there's lots of good ideas and things out there. So
Who's eligible to write?
anybody's eligible to write. It will be reviewed by a board to make sure that it's in line with the Metal Militia Federation and or Brotherhood, depending on the topic.
Cool.
Right.
Badass.
So can you talk about the sisterhood, the Ladies Auxiliary?
So the Ladies Auxiliary, I'm very proud of them. We had our first product launch right before Nationals. We did leggings, and everybody that I've heard loved them.
My wife
Super
had 'em.
popular.
Yeah, we
I think Linda had a pair on today.
She
Yes.
did.
And so did Brielle.
Awesome. Yeah, so did your daughter. I saw that too.
So we'll have a few of them left and set them up at the A14 meet. But we have over $2,000 now in the account to help a brother in need or a sister in need, which is exactly what those funds were for. So I think we're doing really well, and the women are working good together. And anybody that I've asked help, they just jumped right in. Sarah St. Andrews really quarterbacked the leggings. She did a great job. So just really proud of the girls.
Awesome.
Me too.
That's all good stuff.
So
and
proud. So proud.
Everybody does their share, and the more hands make for light work.
Yep.
That's right. That's right. That's it. All right. That's
Awesome.
awesome. And that's all I had to talk about.
Bobby Joe's awesome. Thanks, sweetie. Love you.
You're
You're the
welcome.
best. You make my life much, much easier. Thank you. So,
You're the best. You're the best.
Thanks.
all right. Well, I think so. I mean, basically, we've covered everything that we need to cover. We're going to be doing some changes with the podcast, and we're going to be shooting every other week. We're going to be, I believe, we are now going to be moving to YouTube, correct?
Yeah. It's way better on YouTube. Everything's better.
Yeah,
Smoother.
we've been having a lot of problems on Facebook with the duration of time, the time that we've used. We gave them one last shot at Nationals to live stream, and they absolutely crushed our feed. So with Kyle and Aaron, we're making a coordinated effort to move our podcast to YouTube, at least for now. And we have, what are the other ones? Twitch and
Twitter.
and Twitter. And
Yeah, so we'll push it from YouTube to the other
ones.
streaming
And
platforms.
there's a rhyme and reason for this, so you have to bear with us for a little bit. But we're going to be making the podcast bigger, and we're going to have more guests. We're going to involve more technology, and it's going to be a lot better show. And when we really get back up and rolling, we may go back to doing it every single Friday. But for right now, we're going to be doing every other Friday. But guaranteed, the shows are going to be packed full of really fun, badass stuff. We're going to get back to doing our restaurant reviews. We're going to get back to our drinking contests, and we're going to get back to...
By the way, I need to step Matthew Hodge.
Oh, boy.
That fucking guy.
I seen the power slide today without spilling a drop, but that was fucking impressive. That's a 370, 380-pound guy right there.
Matthew Hodge, I challenge you to a drinking contest.
Speed-wise,
I will pound a beer.
Kyle,
I will drink a boot of beer.
He's
I
just
will
as good.
fucking kill you.
I've seen him
I
both.
will murder you.
I wouldn't go as far as to say that. You may win, but
40 contest. You guys both chuck 40s and see who wins.
40s. I'm well
40s
over.
and shorties, baby.
I'm fucking 40 years old. I don't drink 40s anymore. I can afford a beer.
Fair enough.
Jesus Christ.
And we're still gonna make the
Yeah, if you
video
caught me
on
when I was
Facebook.
19 and the stoop is Schenectady, yeah.
I
All right, I'll do
will
40s.
say this. This is going to be entertaining. I cannot wait to see this. So, and it has to be a head-to-head matchup. We're not doing it like we will do this in this studio. We'll get Kyle, or we could do it at the gym, shoot it and video it, and
Let's
then
do a boot.
yeah.
Let's do a boot.
Hang on. Hang on. Wait a minute. To be fair. Thank you.
Holy shit! What the fuck is going on around
It's a
here?
Letterkenny thing. So, to be fair, I think that we should do a boot and a 40-ounce beer chug out of a bottle.
I don't drink 40s.
Then a regular beer. You
Yeah.
do drink regular beer. I've seen you do it.
I do enjoy regular
So
beer.
there you go. So
Drink 40s because, you know,
Fine.
I'm a fucking grown-up.
Okay, so it's just all right. So grown-ups chug beer out of a cowboy boot.
No.
Fair enough. So
That is a German war boot.
okay. So
Who? A 5-year-old?
listen. All I'm saying, I'm sure.
Hodge,
I'm sure he's going to accept the challenge,
you're
but
going down.
I know that Hodge that he really works it out of a beer bottle.
Yeah,
So
you know what he does?
yeah, I know.
He turns it all to foam.
No, it doesn't.
No, that fucking guy.
No,
I
we
can drink a
don't.
3/4 of it. I'll put a fucking nipple on that thing. He can suck it down for the next 3 weeks.
All right, so
Matthew
listen.
Hodge, you're my going down.
So, fair enough. So, if Matt Hodge, your mission, if you choose to accept it,
Is to lose.
is a beer chug contest, a regular sized beer bottle, and then a boot. How many ounces of beer in the boot?
Fuck, who cares?
Come on. Do you really want to do this?
I got
mean,
three
you're-
size. I got 3 size boots. I got boots for days.
That's fucking all right. So pick a size so that you can issue a real challenge.
I'll bring the boot in. I'll show you. I don't know how many. A liter.
All right. A liter of Coke.
A liter.
I like a large cola. Huh? All right. So there's been a beer drinking contest issued. We will get it together so that everybody can get the rules.
I'll tell you what. Once we get 500 subscribers, I will beat anybody on this channel in drinking beer. I'll buy the beer.
Volume?
No, in the 1 liter boot challenge.
Okay.
I'll put $100 down on it.
Fair enough.
I got $100.
Fair enough.
Make
What?
it rain.
You want in?
Make it rain.
You want in, Bam? All right.
Fair enough.
Surprise out.
Anyways, so what we started off as something that was supposed to be fun and exciting is now turned into a drama. So we're gonna have a drinking contest and for everyone to watch and enjoy. We'll get the rules out there so you know what it's gonna be soon enough. And that's if Matt Hodge wants to. I'm sure he will. But so he's a good guy. So anyways, we do have a lot of fun and exciting stuff coming up. Like I said, we're gonna get back doing the restaurant reviews and everything else. So we're gonna see you guys not next Friday. We will be having interim recaps when we need to. For meats. In other words, if there's a meat that's done, we'll get the results. If we get it quick enough, we may come on and shoot something short. But for most part, we're going to be every other week on the podcast. So
Sounds right.
yeah.
All right.
All right. Aaron, take us out.
Metal Militia.
For life. Shoot us out. All